Mahdi full explains security plan and some warning. About spirits matter related to death and war. The spirits I explain at past equal body perception, understand, sense, which is the main thing in addition to other organ characteristics. The body is the base of spirits and not the spirits is base of body. The argument present in this matter about preserve dead people's sense. Because biological organic creature may differ from energy flying or could not convert even one time. And if this happened sudden by death of the person, he became lost and taken as robot with details non-true person. However, his memory return as robot. God job or suspect that and may not know that we are in bad lie system. I suspect. So my problem is that I suspect in our system that all people may gone forever away, especially when I hear about robot with anything memory. Is it have spirits or not? We have no clear information. God jobbers say that spirit saved by method of preserve. When get out death of person and the memory is not the basic which will return later. We must know that there is some religions sentences say that human must not complete damage, or cut or broke to small parts. For common complete intact get out. Gradually death. So the mass destruction weapons and other similar large bombs, which broke body is very taboo. Also missile spread is very danger. So here this is the thing and first me the writer of this words. To say again and translate after I decide to shut up. Due to that world inattention me or afraid from me. This thing mentioned in religion's book. By that God get out dead from life. And life from dead. This is in Quran. Look. I suspect bad think. In all earth creator because of spread wrong method of killing by cut head execution and scarification. And this was present in history of past events. About execution and animal scarification. We not know is this by order God or wrong habits misunderstand from people. The matter of Ibrahim Ismail's story is considered danger, and mad story must delete and not mention or learn. For this misunderstand also the world history of execution must delete. And when devil's enemies speak in religions, we must get away from all of that. Especially for me as writer of this message. I get away because I have reason at my chronic case of devil's war. Sometimes I pray God by call. This is the brain of pray. You must know that cut head must deleted to avoid misunderstand. And also delete hang up strangle. the gunshot may be the best if away from nerve and head also. This must be put at war law. If that God job or allowing of complete knife head cut including spinal cord, we must not trust by 100% that this matter order is the password for any killing method including breaking all body pieces, which may present in war and need to stop. It may be very danger for complete intact get out of soldiers and I think this may be from devil's order. Or maybe from our wrong misunderstand. So we must cut blood vessels only on scarification, not nerve cut. I sense that devils have no taboo mind, to kill ratio of people or kill all people forever without spirit save. Mean lost forever. Also this as their hope too. Forever held on human. And that is danger matter. World must unite not kill each other. And cooperate. We must make revision to all dangerous apparatus in world, and also transport method depend on fuel burned. And must not disappear any developed clean apparatus, because of this damn Cold War. We must make intact developed method for transport instead of traditional method which have defects. Cold War cause permanent support of cell danger fuel. You must know that we are in great loss, because of war and occupation. Also we lost due to terror spread with daily repeated hanged news, which we want to immediately solve to finish any hanged war and destroy all weapons was spread to save our intact spirits. We must afraid very much from loss forever without save spirits. So please don't help terror by weapons. And not to enter at other countries' affairs. I suspect more things in our Earth planet system, because I not complete understand until now, what is the difference between biological creature and robots. I asked many questions to Angels Party. I found the answer of something and other answer still complex information. Need to see and sense. Otherwise this information reached me. This suspect increase after we found Prophet Miracle is a developed picture statue magic miracle. For this I request a of end by intact method. Or convert us directly to spirits, or to developed body instead of death. We must know any order will come earth from outside will become the last order and not have suspect. People world must know their value, which is the human's face skull shape with mind and difference of pictures face. And this is the build units of universe creatures, angels and God shape. So people are not animal face. For this I not want people to hear bad words dangerous about hard rights of optional religions. which we must not increase or ever walk, as prevention of food and drink or as praying to other creature, or as down our head very much, to obtain what is called more good deeds. We must be away from, or not believe complete taboo sentences, because it is from a cheater minus devil. If compared by biological sense, this taboo or hate things is just suggest recommendation from him and not basic. And we must know that there is nothing complete absolute taboo in earth. Then say complete, not taboo at paradise. I say to devils that you couldn't, and not have rights to enforce hard religion's rights on dead people mean end life earth people. And they related to probable danger. This without tell them the matter of optional choice to follow religions. And not tell people they will face hell. All of this is very bad lie sure. Neither nor. And for suspect of Earth system I request from all countries to open research in medicine, to produce genomics drugs increase our age renewable organ, or forever life. This is not taboo, and may complete by stop childborn or decrease. There is no proof religion sentence say that this matter is taboo. There is other order similar test, as this to people about some things. As matter of solution of snow dissolve, which will may lead to intact end of us. Also the matter of galaxy penetration, and pass heavens and there is things otherwise day of end as combine us with space creature, and exchange our similar family and transport us away planet. I need world understand what mean of challenge. This not mean taboo or prevented thing. There is nothing mean that. So our good work and research may lead to intact end. And save us from death please. See Arabic words idea about medicine file I write. So now and last I will put my plan for world peace and stability. To done it fast by international agreement without late please. America and West countries afraid of mass destruction weapons spread, escape and drop of it. At dangerous evils countries are dangerous persons. And there's some countries at East World refuse supervisor requested. Special under international support. Because there is no supervisor at other West country production and research. This supervisor suggest must inspect new amount production of weapons. Either mass destruction or normal weapons. So this is minus of supervisor at West countries is unfair matter lead to cold untrusted war between West. And will lead to producing of new weapons amount with no stop. Lead also to persistent walk of research about new weapons. And these two things must stop worldwide for stability and peace because We must know that military industry not basic and it is only for precautions. And consider a loss money and work, which must stop worldwide, must stop by high ratio or completely. The other problems until now there is no agreement or plan about who is the supervisor persons, who is safe and neutral. And here is my solution. I put in this message. What is the job of supervisor? It considered method to prevent race of missile production and mass destruction weapons. And if military world countries make agreement fast to put supervisor by develop fair neutral system and by device fast tools allowed. They will make great success with this person supervisor, who selected from all military countries of world without absence of one country, or especially military production countries. This will lead to stop of Cold War. Because the picture now after this is appear and clear to any country by its local job or eyewitness. In this multiple nations world, this supervisor must present as number of person from each military country in the world to spread all over the other world countries as ambassador and consul. This is at all military bases and factories all over the world, military towns. As was mentioned, the supervisor with automatic developed apparatus, which will put inside military and research factory buildings, is the great plan and acceptable. At all countries it is similar to red wax. When any person try to enter this building's closed, the alert warn wireless or by wire or both. We may depend on which is periodically test intact place door and sure evacuation. This test from away at special agency report. Also we will put a camera and microphone at this closed building, for guarantee no new production or research of weapons happen. And if there's need of production, first it need fast international agreement permit to open base factory as temporary license. By agreement may convert military to civil activity, as space and transport develop research. Also all of this must put on international supervisor. All of that must done on each two bad reacted countries and on unequal countries, with promise of defense against any new occupation will happen by any country on other. This defense by international force, for example of plan. France have 500 periodically changeful person as supervisor eyewitness all over world for e.g. 25 military production and research countries, and all countries is have the same number send 500 and receive 500. 25 countries 12.5 thousand person from multiple nationality. This number may increase and easy support gain information about military reporting any problems at all world countries. Supervisor reach and contact by live multimedia. They may change every 3 months by government for their safe as precautions or may not. Other countries as Germany have the same number 500, so when calculate we found 25 country 500 person 12.5 thousand person as mentioned. This is for example under support of United Nations. Also all world country have the same number this spread to all countries. We may found at any country for e.g. 50, 500, 25,000 persons. This is for second example. I suggest that this supervisor may become a part with International Atomic Energy Agency, after add new words name and military control. The video alive taking easy and making periodic visits and can allow any country by permit license to start industry of new weapons amount if this country finish the store in war of terrorism. And this is impossible to happen fast to take permit to open production line after international agreement. Security Council, which must have chair to all military countries. NB world countries may have almost things of production ready, and away from military industry factory. This is other precaution agreement to all country will success my plan. Government can prevent any dangerous substance in the future, as some drugs and small weapons. This is number 1. Number 2. After this we need increase safe and trust in between countries by answer the ask. How we prevent escape of dangerous weapons on international transport method from any country or untrusted town. This is by the same general supervisor on passage. With developed tools sensor scan ray, which discover any prevented things from away or near distance by shape detect or material substance. At any passage of country town also outside border passage. Also this scan can reach inside any building as electromagnetic fingerprint, so the trust will spread the world and prevent war with people's spirits loss. The ray sensor when opened is great alert about unwanted spy. This done by international supervisor. The supervisor have discovery underground tunnel building by periodic weekly flying with scan ray for example. This is abstract. Last and third thing is the problems of open countries' border, which must close and become secure, for no one can pass countries except from land or sea passage port allowed. How we close this border? By all world government agreement, to force international law about this new method. I was mentioned it may be known but not calculate, it's cheap. Here my old suggest about build new permanent small base with soldiers of border supervisor inspector, which present and work in this new developed bases, which have all what they need 24 hours. Maybe need one international supervisor. And have also very fast attack method as plane robot and helicopter, this in addition to away discovery scan, as developed night camera alert and radar. Depend on high metal tower for contact explore report. This base must very strong or underground build to avoid missile attack. With tower and have night camera radar sense movement and no allowed entrance region. It may be about 30 km ahead and 100 km side of base, if penetration line of bases happen. With periodic exchange work to supervisor, this is very easy, any country can make it by cheap method. Because after calculation we found that we may build spread very small number in relation to the large country border distance present. If we put a base every 50 km, we need for Egypt 80 small base, e.g. near 4,000 km border. If we put a base every 100 km, and this is very good, we need 40 small base permanent supported by general arm, which sends support done immediately. If the base of border sends signal of help, which will reach them in minutes, to help attack and defense. Anything also may done by wall and satellite, but may expensive and need time. Last, we must know that the idea of alternative military tournament competition, similar to military maneuver by unreal weapons and missile, with small explosives material not damage or not high damage to plane, craft, ships and tank, is very good. And this weapons used only produce smoke or small fire. This is very good and perfect, especially if world make this tournament with money prize gain. Give to soldiers and government. This prize may reach $3 million every year and may have 3 seats. First winner, second winner, third winner, and symbol small good prize to loser, but with no weapon development. Only allowed traditional type. We may put tools in this shared vehicle and craft war. as programming to self-stop or drop temporary in sky, as showing not reach land, when it hit by this unreal missile or bomb then get high. This name a sight simulation of true war. We may put programmed sensor to make self-showing movement while soldiers drive. And we may put a smoke fire bomb on the vehicles and craft itself not damage it when the unreal missile encounter, and hit it. And here this missile used does not have gunpowder or explosive. This is the only reason that may license to reopen temporary military factory, and this done by control observe amount of industry. Hussein 2018 at barid.com.